Sweetie.
Sweetie? Where's this voice coming from? I mean, it's like, whoa! Oh, scary voice coming out of Sweetie. Boy, that was a loud one.
You know what, Sweetie?
What, Sweetie?
I'm in a really romantic mood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You know, I'm just reflecting on when we first met.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, we were across the room from each other.
And it was at night, wasn't it,
It was at night.
Yeah.
You saw me, I saw you. There was 1,000 billion people there, but we were able to pick each other out.
1,000 billion, Sweetie?
Sweetie, is that new information? I mean, my God, you've got a critical spirit.
Well, Sweetie, I would imagine you would have to be in a judgmental state in order to say something like that, Sweetie, you know.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it, Sweetie?
Well, I'm going to paint my nails is what I'm going to do with it.
Oh.
First, I'm going to paint them.
Looks like you're painting your skin there.
Oh, you judging?
Sweetie, I've completely forgiven that entire exchange we just had. In the sea of forgetfulness, Sweetie.
You know, I rather like having the tips of my fingers painted red.
Oh, yeah?
And my nails, too.
Ah! Oh, look at that! Sweetie. Oh, wait, look, Sweetie. I didn't even see this in there. Oh, from the desk of Gus and Emma Schlisky, Sweetie. Look at this. Whoa, ooh, I'm getting a contact high from your nails there. It says, you know, Emma and me are real, you know. You know, I've been saying you know myself ever since these Schliskys have had their regular series here. Emma and me are, you know, real excited about our helpful hints and suggestions videos. We're real, you know, grateful to be of help. Why do they always say that, Sweetie? This week, Emma has some helpful hints about candy.
Well, you know, I'm fixing here to wash the candy. You know, my sweet husband brought home a Whitman sampler. And even though I have respect for the candy industry, you know...
Emma, I'm having some more trouble with the focus. Here, wait a minute here. Okay, no. I don't know which button here to push.
Well, I don't know who's having more trouble. Me getting this box open and you trying to keep things in focus. First you get the cellophane off. Sometimes it gets stuck on your fingers, you know. As soon as I get it off my fingers, we can start cleaning the can. Any day it'll come off. Sometimes you gotta use patience, you know. It's a virtue. All right, it looks nice against that print there. Now always make sure you're wearing your living gloves, you know. Sanitize your hands and for protection, you know. Open up the box of the Whitman sampler, and then you see the 4 kinds of candies.
Hey, Emma, I'm having some trouble seeing the candy here. Where do we go?
Well, today we're gonna go and clean the chocolate nut chew.
Now, is that the one with the nugget?
That's the one with the nugget. Now, there's the messenger boy, which is this one right here. And the orange coconut. And the caramel cordial. And this one is the nugget. Now, chew. Now, this candy may look innocent and all. Like I said before, I've got respect for the candy industry. But you never know if the factory workers, after visiting the laboratory, didn't put, gloves on or wash their hands, everyone's human. You want to clean the candy. Oops. It's a little slippery there with the outer coating and all. Now,
We're having some trouble with the camera.
sometimes too in the factory, some vermin may have set in there and had some contact with the candy. So you want to make sure that your candy is always clean.
Do you suspect vermin contact with this candy, Emma?
I certainly do, Gus.
You suspect that
Well-
there was vermin?
Even if I didn't suspect, I always want to be on the safe side before I put something inside my system. Now what you want to do is take a Q-tip or a toothpick and take some Bonami. You can wet it with your tongue a little bit. Now there's some saliva on my finger right there. So I'm going to put the Q-tip in the saliva and go round and round and round and round and round on top of the Bonami.
I'm having more trouble with the focus than I've ever had in my life, Emma.
It's okay, Goose. Now you take your candy here. You might want to lubricate it a little bit. Excuse me while I get some alcohol over here. Put the Q-tip in the alcohol. Alcohol, 70% by volume. That will sanitize anything, even medical instruments. We pierced my sister's ear with the alcohol. Okay,
You mean alcohol can pierce an ear?
Well, no, it cleans the area before you puncture it with a needle.
Well, I didn't think that the alcohol itself could actually penetrate a lobe.
Well, it's a good thing to ask questions, Gus, because then you stay out of trouble. We put a potato behind her ear and stuck the needle right through her ear lobe into a potato. But first we sanitized the potato with the alcohol, too. So you take the alcohol and you rub on the outer shell. And you rub round and 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 round. Okay, and you put a little bit more Bonami and rub round and round. Now, you can't judge a book by its cover like you can't judge candy by its coating.
But you can judge this candy by its cover, can't you, Emma? It's got the messenger boy there,
Well,
it's
the
got
messenger
orange
boy
coconut
there, that doesn't have a nugget. But this has a nugget. So
this one has a nugget.
You want to penetrate that nugget because...
Oh, the messenger boy doesn't have a nugget.
No, he doesn't have a nugget. Now, vermin can get in like in that little hole right there. Can you get a close up on that hole?
I see if I can get any closer, Emma.
There's a hole right there that a vermin could have got through. Also, that looks like a vermin dropping right there, some debris. So you want to penetrate inside to the nugget. Now, there's the nugget right there.
That's a nugget.
Now, here, Gus, I'm putting some mop and glow in the center of the candy. Now I'm scrubbing out the inside.
Just sort of maybe give you a chance to look at them up and go for
Oh, that's a good idea.
just what no capture
And go round and round and round.
I don't have no picture at all. I just am completely. I have no focus.
Okay, but let me just say something, Gus. Sometimes, the vermin may leave a residue. So you want to make sure that you use a pet odor eliminator to eliminate any odors that the pet or the vermin may have put in the nugget. Here we go. You squirt a little bit of...
I never had so much trouble with focus before in my whole life. Okay.
All right, now, this is what you do. After you put the mop and glow, and you put a little bit of Bonami inside with the alcohol, put the pet eliminator odor inside, and mush the candy right back up to its original shape and all. Like that. Stick it back in the box. All nice and tacked and all.
I'm still having some trouble here, which is okay, Emma. You put it
Okay.
back in the box
Put
there.
it
Let me
back
see
in
the
the
one
box.
that you. That's
Well,
a
see,
finished product
you
there.
you can hardly tell it from the rest of them, because we carefully did it. Okay?
So now you know for sure that this one is vermin free.
This one's vermin free. This one is also, a factory worker hand-free, you know, 'cause everyone's human and all. Then you close the box up like this. There you go. Take the cellophane from over here, stick it on the outside, and there you go. No one could ever tell the difference. I hope this hint has helped all of you to enjoy your candy in a new and sanitized manner. Thank you from Emma Shrisky's. Hints for the house, homemaker, trailer park, or wherever you live, it's a home. I've got hints for you. Bye now. Bye.
Oh. Sweetie,
Yes, sweetie.
that was so helpful. You know, I bet that would come in handy around Halloween, around Easter, around Christmas, you know, any time of year. You know,
Oh, sure.
anybody would want to, you know. There I'm going, you know, after watching her, I start saying, you know, too much, but sure, I'd like to keep my candy sanitized.
I certainly would. You know, sweetie,
Oh, yeah.
can I tell you something?
What's that, sweetie?
Well, I have an apology to make to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. What's that?
Well, I don't know. Well,
What?
yeah, well, I've been kind of, well, I haven't been as submissive to your love as I should be. I've been
yeah,
kind
well.
of a rude, kind of, I feel like an antelope that's just stomped all over you.
Well, I kind of felt like you were kind of like a walking wall of China, where I, kind of like a living iron curtain. But, you know, sweetie, I have not exactly been myself lately, so I apologize, and I'm very sorry for any grief I may have caused you, sweetie.
Oh, please forgive me for grieving you with my error.
Oh, please forgive me for airing you with my grievance.
Oh, please forgive me for grieving you with my position.
Well, please forgive me for not accepting your position.
Oh, please forgive me for positioning your acceptance.
I'd like to ask for some more forgiveness, but I don't think I've done anything else wrong, sweetie.
Oh, that's good, sweetie. I've been trying to put on these Lee press-on nails, and
Oh, over the polish? Over the wet polish, sweetie?
Oh, that's not what you do?
Don't look at me.
You know, I found these nails, believe it or not. They were kind of wedged in the side of your, your lumbar region.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was looking all over the house for them. I said, oh my
Wonder how they
gosh.
got there, sweetie.
Where are my Lee press-on nails?
I would have imagined that you'd find those nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard, sweetie, you know.
That's true. But they were lodged in your lumbar region. Funny place.
Yeah, they must have been, were they subcutaneous?
Well, I
Had the
think,
skin grown over them, or
well, I saw a little bit. You know what's so
it might
funny?
have been left over from a high school date. I don't know.
Sweetie! How dare you bring up another woman in my
Sweetie, you're all
presence?
freshly forgiven. Now you've got to go right back into another tiff.
Oh, sweetie.
Enjoying a beautiful day here with the birds, and sweetie, it was
Okay,
in
I'm
high
sorry,
school.
I'm sorry.
High school, I, you know.
Okay, sweetie, you know I have a problem with jealousy.
Oh yeah. Jealousy? You have a problem with it?
Sometimes.
Well, sweetie, if you know you have a problem with it, why don't you just release it? You know.
Because everybody finds you so attractive, sweetie.
Well, sweetie, I have the same problem with you. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, is after you, sweetie. You know, 24 hours a day.
Yeah, but every male and female and animal and bird and insect is after you.
Including vermin?
Yes.
Really? Oh,
But you know what?
well.
I'm just so proud to be with a real charismatic dude.
Oh, sure.
You know, I kind of like it. You know, if nobody looked at you, then I'd feel like, what am I doing with you?
Well, you know, sweetie, sometimes when I'm walking down the street with you, we get such looks from people that I can only, you know, attribute it to your beauty. I can't understand why people would gawk at, you know, actually both of us the way they do.
Sweetie, I always thought it was because you're so handsome and so regal and so upright, and your posture's always strong, and Oh, sweetie, you just always come well equipped with all the right answers and all
Oh,
the
yeah?
right questions. Oh, sweetie.
sure.
You are the most wonderful, 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 wonderful man I've ever had the chance to know.
Yeah, I seem to be able to make you get redundant, sweetie.
Well-
I guess it's kind of an interesting, power to have.
Well, sweetie, you are very powerful. You're
Oh,
just
yeah?
so sweet, and you expose all my flaws all the time.
Well, sweetie, how can flaws be taken care of unless they're exposed,
Oh, but I just love having my flaws exposed and all my character defects. Remember when I was dealing with my anger? I got over that.
Yeah.
And then I was, a kleptomaniac. I got over that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to cut people off the road all the time and off freeways and with my
Yeah.
shopping carts in markets.
Yeah, you got over that.
Got over that.
Of course, having your driver's license taken away from you did help.
Yeah, that's true, sweetie.
But, yeah.
But now, you know what?
What about when you used to slap cashiers and bank tellers?
Well,
gotten over that
I
pretty
got over
much.
that pretty much.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Now I
sure.
just pinch them.
Well, what about when you used to give gas station attendants karate chops?
Well,
You got over that one?
yeah, I would say pretty
sure.
much.
Yeah.
But sweetie, I really think
Well,
that.
what about when you used to have toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe every time you leave a bathroom? Pretty much gotten over that, sweetie.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
It still seems to stick to me.
Well, what about when you used to dribble your food all over your chest and your lapel and your sleeves? You've pretty much gotten over that, sweetie.
Well, I took a 12-step program for that problem.
Oh, yeah.
What about when I used to stop at stoplights and, well,
Oh, well, you might as well just say it, sweetie.
No.
Pick your nose.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you used to pick your nose at stoplights.
Well, I kind of had that indecisive thing. Should I?
Well,
Should I not? Should I?
Well,
should I, should
you
I
have
not?
a huge fellowship with that. Anybody,
Yeah.
you stop at a stoplight, look at the car next to you, and sure enough, there they are,
Yeah.
But,
I went to Pickers Anonymous.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure you did,
Yeah,
sweetie.
it's kind of
Well, that
embarrassing. I had to stand up and say, "Hi, I'm Sweetie. I'm a nose picker," and then
helped.
they'd say,
Hi, sweetie.
"Hi, Sweetie." Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
And I had to go through the whole thing about how I am at stop signs, stoplights,
Yeah.
middle of the
Well, not to
freeway.
point out any more flaws, sweetie, but what about when you used to call up people and ask if their refrigerator was running? That's so sophomoric, but
Yeah, I know.
you've gotten over that, sweetie.
Well, this is what I want to tell you. I think since we've been sitting here, I really believe that my jealousy that I was having has now fallen into the bottomless pit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it's dissolved forever from my being.
So another flaw has bitten the dust, huh,
That's
sweetie?
true, sweetie.
Well, sweetie, let's talk about some of your other flaws that you managed to get over.
Okay. Well,
Well, what about the backbiting? I mean, now that we're on the subject, I feel like I'm kind of on a roll. I'm not trying to, be judgmental,
Well,
but
yeah, I
have
was.
you gotten over the backbiting?
Yeah, I stopped backbiting, and I stopped it because people were picking my teeth out of their back.
Yeah, well, I'm picking fingernails out of my lumbar region, and
Yeah,
have they been your nails, sweetie, that were in my back?
Sweetie, we already discussed it. It was some high school
No, I was
prom.
speculating, sweetie. I wasn't sure. Maybe they were your nails back when you used to have nails. Thank God the ice cream truck is here. Sweetie, what do you say we try to get the ice cream truck this time before it goes away?
Hey, come over here.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe, where you going with that ice cream in your
Joe
hand?
White. Joe White driving that ice cream truck, sweetie. He's gotten a job doing that. Let's see, I got some money.
Oh,
I'm going to have dairy products today, sweetie. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to have me a real ice cream, sweetie. What do you think of that?
sweetie,
What's that?
you can eat anything your little stomach wants.
Oh, yeah? Sure, sweetie.
Anything
I
that
hope that's
you
not a
can.
flaw of mine that you want to point out. Like
Well,
the one
sweetie,
that-
you've been pointing out my flaws,
Yeah, sure.
so I'm going to point out one of yours.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
I love when you have indigestion.
Oh, sweetie.
I love all the noises your stomach
I'll
makes.
belch your way, sweetie. Better light some matches, too.
Oh, you've been eating beans?
Oh, sweetie. I love you, sweetie.
I love you, sweetie. You really put the electricity back in my life.
Oh, yeah? Well, you really put the static cling back in my pants.
Sweetie, you really put the lint back in my drawers.
Oh, yeah?
Sweetie,
I gotta start listening to what I say once in a while.
Sweetie, I like...
Oh, this is where we're produced at. Oh, shit.
You know what? I like every breath you take.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, every move I make, too?
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie.
And everything you break.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, sweetie.
Sweetie, you know what?
Yeah, well,
I gotta tell you something.
What?
I feel, just right on top of it, I'm feeling real French.
Ooh la la, sweetie.
Oh la la.
Hey, shit.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Little sweetie Lola wants you. Whatever sweetie wants, sweetie gets. Little sweetie wants you. J'ouvre qui repaki, rondrira, mais les couleurs j'ouvrirai. Tu diras, bichon, il doit dire des régions terre. J'ouvrirai toute ramée de choses chez toi, je me persuadis.
Donnez pas 12 toi, sur ta fête terre, on était son ton tête voulée, sac les bleus.
Mais non, je t'aurais des wantes et toi, j'aurais de considérer.
Toi, on était oui, sans souhaiter.
Non,
Non,
non, mais non, chanter.
chanter, ce n'est que toi, ce n'est pas tout temps, ton vino tout fait.
Chante-toi.
Donnez pas d'où,
Donnez, je t'ai.
je n'étais toi, ce n'était pas tout.
J'en ai des toi, j'en ai des toi.
Ah, quand t'étais toi, je n'étais tout, t'étais qu'à quoi.
Chanter, répéter. Non, que chantons, tiens. Moi aussi. Moi aussi, non chant.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, boy, I felt like I was going to turn into an Apache dancer or something.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to start, like, slapping each other around by a lamppost, you know, wearing a striped shirt, you know, and a scarf around our neck, you know.
What do you need to feel like an Apache dancer to do that, sweetie? You do that to me all the time.
Sweetie!
Yeah.
Sweetie, I've never laid a hand on you.
I wish you would.
Sweetie!
Sweetie, now come on. You and your posturing.
Sweetie. Posturing.
Yeah, here we go, sweetie.
Take it off, sweetie.
Take it all off.
Take it off. Sweetie! off, sweetie. Take it off. Hey, sweetie. Sweetie, take.
Oh, sweetie.
Hey, give me that back. It's for the ice cream truck, sweetie. Oh boy.
Yeah, what a cheap date.
Yeah, well, you know, sure.
Well, I'm not going to take anything off.
Come on, sweetie.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, sweetie. Sweetie.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Telly Savalas. Sweetie! You know, sweetie, finally I get to prove my point.
Your point is on your head, sweetie.
Sweetie, you wear a rug.
Sweetie.
Sweetie, I'm telling you.
Sweetie.
Sweetie, you wear a
Sweetie,
rug.
help me. I'm coming apart at the seams. Sweetie!
Here.
Sweetie, I'm falling apart at the seams.
Sweetie, you are coming apart. Here. Here, this'll help.
Sweetie.
Sweetie, here.
I hope nobody Oh, sweetie! I hope nobody noticed.
Sweetie, you know, you're... Sweetie. Sweetie, now you look like Mama. You know, that Carol Lawrence look-alike. No, wait, Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki Lawrence Schultz, I'll thank you to add in the new hyphen's name. That was an anniversary present
sweetie,
to her husband.
I know, but this is, now you look like Mama. Mama's family.
Eunice?
Yeah. Now you look like Mama. Is that going to work for you, sweetie?
Well, sweetie, my whole look, my whole persona has been
No, but you know what?
shattered,
I'm really glad this happened. I got to be honest with you. I'm really glad this happened because I found carpet fresh in your shower. I've discussed this with you before on the air. You've denied it. You've lied. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Sweetie,
A liar.
Sweetie, the thing is, at that time, I was not wearing a rug. Okay, I wear a rug now. But at that time, I wasn't. I just recently acquired this.
You liar!
Sweetie, I think I'm turning into Rip Taylor.
Yeah, I think you might be turning into something torn.
I mean, I wish I was turning into Charles Nelson Riley because I can do an imitation of Charles Nelson
Well,
Riley,
go
but
ahead, now
not Rip
that you
Taylor.
now
I mean,
you
Rip
mentioned
Taylor,
that.
you know. I'm Charles Nelson Riley. She's a shit pickle.
Yeah,
I love the match game and Brett Summers.
All right, sweetie. What
I
are we
learned
gonna
that from Joe White.
Oh, yeah, you had to mention Joe White.
Joe White taught me that imitation, sweetie.
Well,
Sweetie.
here's what Andy Matheny
I've
taught
never met-
me.
Yeah, what did Andy Matheny teach you? What are you mentioning
She
the
told
entire
me-
cast of Comedy Sports?
Yeah, what do you mean, plugging Comedy Sports now?
Ugh. What did Andy Matheny? Sweetie.
Leave
did
it alone.
Andy-
This is the way Andy Matheny likes your hair. Now leave it alone.
Does Sean Fry like my hair? Does Ken Hayashi Jr. like my hair that way?
What
sweetie?
about Ozzy?
What about?
Oh,
sweetie.
Look what they've done to Jane Mansfield, my girl.
What about Lisa Nelson, sweetie?
They were hiding Jane Mansfield's girls.
What about her cousin Victoria in San Diego?
Listen, what about all the girls that work at the phone company?
What about me ignoring everything that you just said?
Sweetie,
What?
what about all the girls that wear comfortable shoes that work at the phone company?
What about them, sweetie?
Well, what about them?
Sweetie. Sweetie. Sweetie! So, sweetie, I completely lost my train of thought, and I don't mean Choo Choo Charlie.
And you don't mean Amtrak
Was
either.
an engineer, Choo Choo Charlie was his name we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He took penny candy to make his train run. Charlie says,
That's the greatest fellow. I don't know the words.
"What's my good and plenty, sweetie?"
What-
Charlie says,
That's my good and plenty.
Charlie says,
That's my good and plenty.
really rings the bell.
Oh, really rings a bell.
God. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
God. Sweetie, I gotta tell you something. I've never seen you look so bad in my life.
Oh, lady!
Sweetie, I
You
gotta
know
tell
I'm
you.
on a detox program, sweetie.
Yeah, but you know what? You're detoxing all over the place.
Well,
Oh, well, that looks real nice. Yeah, I like this. This looks
no,
real cool.
no, sweetie,
Sweetie,
please.
this looks real good. You want to blow everything, don't you, sweetie? All that we've worked for. You know.
What have we worked for, sweetie? Have we ever worked a day in our lives?
Yes, we have.
We have?
Well, you used to work on Santa Monica Boulevard. Oh, I didn't mean to blow your thing. Oh, God.
I'm not speaking for the rest of the show.
Sweetie, I'm sorry.
Don't you ever accuse me of becoming lewd again. I am never speaking again.
Sweetie, I'm sorry.
I'm not speaking
Sweetie,
again, sweetie.
I can't believe Sweetie, can you believe it? I let a heavy, heavy family sweetie secret out. Oh.
Well, you certainly like to spend the money I made.
I certainly did. I spent it right where I got it. Right back on Santa Monica Boulevard.
This is really getting out of hand.
Oh, sure, sweetie. Well, you know how it is,
Sweetie.
sweetie. These things can get real.
I feel like Sinead O'Connor. I mean,
Sweetie, I just don't know what else to tell you. But I'm feeling that perhaps Pippi Longstocking may be able to answer some questions for us.
oh, maybe Pippi can answer some questions. Can we
Maybe,
see Pippi Longstocking?
Sweetie, you look like that illegitimate child I thought I once had. Oh, sweetie.
Pippi Longstocking.
I've never seen.
I'm Pippi Longstocking
Sweetie,
as an
look-
old lady, sweetie.
Sweetie, look at you look good after you got that sunburn.
Yeah, right. I feel like, I feel better now.
Oh, sweetie.
Sweetie, I'm not speaking anymore.
Why? You're ashamed? Are you ashamed?
I wish that's all I was.
Sweetie.
I wish I was only
Sweetie,
ashamed.
don't pull me down to your level.
I'm not even touching you.
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
I see what you're trying to do to me. Sweetie, we're getting out of hand here. This is a family show. And
Yeah, you're the one who's getting out of hand.
Yeah, but I'm trapped in a cameo here.
Oh, yeah, I love when you do that,
Oh,
sweetie. I never
sweetie.
get tired of that one.
Sweetie, I gotta tell you
What?
something.
What?
I saw you one time. Well,
Sweetie, Ellen. Ellen is in a cameo.
Ellen.
There's Ellen. There she is.
Ellen.
Anyway, sweetie, what are you trying to say?
Sweetie,
I'm not speaking anymore.
why? Sweetie, okay, I understand you're detoxing. You've given up gambling, cigarettes, sex,
Breathing.
breathing, drugs. I mean, you've been on 1,000 things now.
Oh, no, I haven't given up drugs.
Sweetie, what are you doing to
I'm
us?
kidding. I have given up everything. Why do you think I'm out of my mind? Because I have no vices left, sweetie.
You have Miami Vice. They have reruns now on.
What are we, like reliving a past show? Is this like deja vu time? Hey, sweetie,
No,
let's do material from our past 25 shows.
Yeah, that's right, sweetie.
Now that it's, well, now
Look
that
at
it's,
sweetie. Who knows? Maybe the people that didn't hear that one.
I've been
sweetie.
completely stripped of my dignity.
Sweetie, you've been stripped of your dignity about 4 months ago. So what are you complaining about?
Well, now it's really obvious.
Sweetie,
Now I've got egg on my
when
face.
you told me to pick you up at Elysian Fields, I knew that you were stripped from your dignity. Running around there like a darn fool with no clothes on. What were you doing up there?
No, I was running around like a darn fool with no clothes on. That's what I was doing.
At Elysian
Sweetie,
Fields?
I have egg on my face. Look,
Oh, sweetie.
it's an egg. I got it on my face.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to fall for that one.
Yeah, why don't I just shut up?
Yeah, why don't you?
Why don't I go to heck in a handbasket
Because you've already been to the other place.
and back?
I couldn't even believe it. Hell threw you up.
Shut up, sweetie.
Shut up? Sweetie, you have never said anything so rude.
I'm sorry.
Now I feel like I'm being stumbled on top of.
Why, by those Brahma bulls?
Oh, you're going to mention my stomach again?
Well, sweetie, when you were leaning over to pick up this when I dropped it before,
Yes.
I noticed your stomach was hanging down like a Brahma bull.
Sweetie,
What?
I can't help it that I have all that flesh hanging from my stomach.
Well, then who can help it, sweetie? The family credit liposuctionist?
How dare you! You ever guess who likes us?
Who?
Stephanie Powers.
Oh, name dropper. You just drop that name like a frying. What about Stephanie Powers?
I'm not trying to drop any names.
Stephanie Powers?
Yeah, she says she likes us.
Stephanie Powers from Heart to Heart?
Yeah, Jennifer Hart.
See, Heart.
Heart to Heart.
Yeah, Heart
Anyway,
to
no,
Heart.
she was watching us, and then she saw us on Entertainment Tonight, and she commented that she thought we had a good thing going.
You mean when we were on Entertainment Tonight, like in December?
Yeah,
God, talking about ancient history.
it is ancient history, but I thought I'd mention it anyway.
Does Stephanie know that we now have a syndicated show?
She knows now.
Oh. Does anybody else know?
Well, I don't want to be dropping names, because then people are going to think we're some like sleazy Hollywood couple.
Yeah, we're really like normal, fine, upstanding citizens, right, sweetie?
You look.
I've been completely stripped of my dignity. You talk about me working on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Well, you used to work on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Sweetie, I worked at a hamburger stand. I was going to say hot dog stand, but I don't want you to get me in trouble with that. Sweetie, I did not work.
How could a hot dog get you in trouble?
If you say I work at a hot dog stand on Santa Monica Boulevard, it will be misconstrued. I guarantee you.
Oh,
that, sweetie.
yeah. Well,
That is pretty
it's only
sleazy.
Sweetie, it's
What?
only where the person's mind is. Hot dog, 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 dogs, hot dog, doggy, hot 12-inch pink hot dogs, hot dogs. Now, is that causing any problem? Is that causing somebody to stumble?
Sweetie, I would not touch this one with a set of buns. Hot dog bun. This is really outkick. I'm choking on my own saliva now.
Oh, now we're into...
Choking on my saliva.
You can talk
sweetie.
about saliva, but I can't talk about hot dogs. Get a grip, girl.
You calling me girl?
Well, what am I supposed to call you, Pippi?
Sweetie, not that the show is completely destroyed,
What else is
completely
new?
ruined the evening,
What else is new?
or day, or whatever the heck we're being seen. Now that, oh boy.
That's right.
Well, you know,
And this one goes out to John Hyde.
oh boy.
Dog. This is for the John Hyde doggy.
Sweetie, I can smell that.
Yeah, so can the rest of the world.
I think we should put a warning before this show. Please, this is the Sweetie's, most embarrassing moment.
I've got
And,
mouth pollution.
It's like one long outtake. What this show has turned into be. One long blooper.
Yeah, but you know what?
To put this on Dick Clark's bloopers. Sweetie.
Sweetie, can I have the fingernails on a chalkboard award here, because I got to talk
What?
to you
This
right about
entire
right now.
show is fingernails on a
I am the
chalk.
violet, I am
Okay.
the violet, I am the violet, Elizabeth Clare Prophet.
Elizabeth Clare Sweetie.
Ha! No, don't put her on me!
What's a fingernails on a blackboard?
Okay, when people say this, I say human, and when people say human,
I say human.
you say human.
I say adult.
I say adult. Human, human.
Adult.
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 Adult. Let's throw the whole thing up. Here's another thing. Fingernails on a chalkboard. Can I please have a little too? Greasy and greasy.
I never heard anybody say greasy.
And Lego and let go.
Lego my ego?
Yeah. You say greasy and I say greasy.
You say let go, and I say Lego.
Lego.
Let go.
Greasy.
Are we still doing this song?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Greasy.
Let's cut the whole you act like you're sleeping. Oh, brother. You know, that's what happens when I start kissing your toes, you start to snore. Drives me crazy every night.
Oh, is that what does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of a person are you?
You call this a person?
Well, it's either a place or a thing. I just thought I'd start out with person.
Hey, sure. You could just say, what kind of a noun are you?
All right, what kind of a pronoun are you?
Well, thank you for giving me that status. Better than being an amateur noun.
Oh, sweetie.
What, sweetie?
Yeah. Okay, I gotta give you 5 for that.
Sweetie, was that smile that you had on your face causing a shadow by any chance?
Oh, yeah, the shadow smile. All right.
That sounds like a song cue if I ever heard one.
Oh,
sweetie.
yeah. Well,
Does Pippi Longstocking have a song?
yeah, Pippi does. First, I want to do the shadow.
The shadow knows.
Yeah, let's get a little beat here.
See, this almost reminds me of my old 60s days. Remember back circus 1967?
Yeah.
Not circus, circa.
No, no, no. Ow!
I'm sorry, sweetie.
What are you trying to do to me? Oh, sweetie, I think I hear.
I was just trying to let you know the ice cream truck's here.
Oh, I know. I love when you do stuff like that.
Sweetie, you know who I look like? I just realized.
Who?
I look like Rhoda Penmark on The Bad Seed.
Oh, good. Can you give me a few little
Oh,
things?
sure. I've got the sweetest mother. I have to take one teeth off.
Give me a basket of kisses. Oh, you already know that.
What will you give me if I give you a basket of kisses? I'll give you a basket of hugs. Oh boy.
I'll give you a basket of hugs.
I've got the sweetest mother. I've got the nicest mother.
And I've got the nicest little girl.
Sweetie. Sweetie, I didn't want to interrupt you refurbishing yourself, but just wanted to say something to you, sweetie.
What?
Are you finished, sweetie?
Am I finished? No, I'm sweetie!
Well, sweetie, what I was going to say no longer applies, so there's really no point in saying it.
Oh, say it anyway.
Well, what I was going to say was, it's a lovely day out here, isn't it, sweetie?
It most certainly is. It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day.
Yeah, well, it's too bad that doesn't apply anymore, sweetie. Because it's kind of hard for me to see this as a, whoa, what was that, sweetie? I just kind of blacked out for it, whited out for a second. I kind of
Well, it's
like
like-
liquid papered out to white it out. No, but the thing is that, you know, I was going to say I was no longer having a lovely day because of your, you know, belching, and, but I'm just going to try to let it go.
Oh, when has ever a bodily function of mine disturbed your peacefulness?
Well, whenever they start coming out in my vicinity,
Oh!
either in gaseous or a material form.
Oh, you have your own vicinity now?
I I'd rather have that than a vasectomy.
Well, you had one once, then you had it undone, then you had it done, then you had it undone, then it's done, then it's done, it's undone, it's undone.
Okay,
it's done.
sweetie, let's just expose my medical files to the entire world of public access viewing.
Well, you had a vasectomy, and I had my tubes tied for what reason? I don't know.
Oh, well. Oh, shit. That's more my style now.
I'm going to sing this to you, sweetie. This is my song to you. So get all ready. You're going to like it. Yeah, I'm going to dig it. Yeah, I'm going to go. Well, sweetie, sweetie. Oh, I said away I go. Sweetie, sweetie, oh no, I said away I go.
No, no, no,
Yeah. Sweetie, I'm singing this for your heart.
I know, I'm backing you up, sweetie. Oh, that's good, sweetie.
Sweetie, sweetie, oh no, I said away I go. Yeah. Sweetie, sweetie, oh no, I said away I go. Yeah. I find little sweetie waiting for me. I take that ship across the sea. We sail the ship all alone. We don't know how he get it home. I said, oh, sweetie, sweetie. Oh, no, away I go. Yeah. I said, oh, sweetie, sweetie. Oh, no, I said, away I go. A fine little sweetie is waiting for me. I take that ship across the sea. Me sail that a ship all alone. A sweetie, sweetie. Oh no, I said away I go. Yeah. A sweetie, sweetie. Oh no, I said away I go. covers their vital parts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Little Folk Shop. I wonder if there's little dwarfs in there.
Oh, yeah. Sweetie, it's a lovely day today, sweetie.
It most certainly is, sweetie.
It's a lovely day today. And whatever you want to do,
Sweetie, look at
it's
this
a lovely
thing. Now this is
Nice, sweetie.
This is great. Oh,
Sweetie.
sweet. Hi, how you doing?
You know, I love these
Yeah.
things that dress up in character, you know?
Oh,
How do you do
yeah.
that? You probably don't talk, do you?
Yeah, you don't talk.
I love
do
these.
you?
I
I'd
love
like-
these things that don't talk, so they know their place.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I would
This is
love.
a Pooh Bear.
Yeah, I would love to have him on the show. He's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well
yeah.
he's on the show. So
Yeah. Oh, he is on the show, isn't he? Sweet? Yeah. May I? Can I kiss right there? Or? Okay.
Sweetie, I'm getting jealous.
Oh,
Sweetie!
Come
Sweetie,
on. It's
no.
okay, sweetie.
I thought I was the only thing you kissed.
Well, it was great, sweetie. Well,
See ya, Pooh.
I kiss inanimate objects.
See you around.
I was kissing a pencil sharpener yesterday, sweetie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I got a point.
Oh yeah. You got the lead out or?
Yeah.
That's cute.
I got a good point of view.
Oh yeah. Was it a number 2 or a?
Oh, sweetie, there's the sock shop.
Oh, the sock shop.
Yeah.
Sweetie, the sock shop. Whoa! Sweetie.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, look.
Sweetie, look at these socks.
Oh, sweetie.
Sweetie, do you think they have any like? Is this where you got me mine?
Yes, I did get yours there. Look at here's plant. Look at there's hammers, sweetie.
Sweetie, I want some socks.
Oh, sweetie, look at keys.
Oh,
This could be the key to your success, sweetie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
She.
Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm really happy in this store.
Well, sweetie,
It just blesses my socks off.
we're gonna be able to get some socks, or we gotta keep moving, or what?
Well,